Check, 1, 2. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Pat Bale Field here on the campus of College of Alameda. Thank you for joining us for today's BACL matchup between the San Francisco Seals and your Alameda Anchors. Starting on the mound for the Anchors is the big righty Brandon Leon. Solano leading things off for the Seals. The lefty squaring off against the righty. This one skied right center field, playable. And getting underneath of it, making the play is Trompador, and that'll be out number one. So one gone here, and that'll bring up Reyes. A bunch shown, but taken foul, so the count will start 0-1. As Leon jumps ahead one more time, and the 0-1 pitch. And this one gets in and tags Reyes, so he's going to get a free 90 here. And that'll go ahead and bring up the designated hitter, King.
22, King.
With a fresh count here. And the first pitch. King, this one off the end of the bat's going to get down and find some real estate to make it first and second here. And the first hit of the game. And that'll go ahead and bring up Chai Song Krom.
18, Chai Song Krom.
So Jake Chai Song Krom with an opportunity to put his team up early here. Leon looking for something on the ground and an opportunity to flip two. First pitch inside, swung on and missed. Count starts 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch. This one hammered down the left field line, but will foul. So make it a quick 0-2 as Leon jumps ahead looking for a big second out here. And the righty Leon goes back to the belt. The 0-2 pitch. Misses high. That one gets away, and both runners are going to move up 90 feet here. So that takes the double play ball out of it. That one just really just got away from Jerry Coakley. Infield's going to play in here, so a big opportunity early here for the Seals in the top of one. As this one's chopped off the end of the bat, and it's going to go foul. Kind of a half check swing there from Jake Chai Song Krom. So the count stays the same, 1-2. Leon looking for a big strikeout here or a shallow fly ball. As the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up out towards left. Charging in, diving out, and that one's going to get down. Best effort there from Caleb Catalano. But just did not have enough time to get there. Gave it a really good shot, dove out for it, but that's going to put the Seals up early here with an RBI single for Jake Chai Song Krom. Setchler steps in with another opportunity here. Double play ball back in play. Count starts 0-1 after the foul ball. And Leon back to the belt, checking the runners, kicks and delivers. Misses Lohman inside, even it up here at 1-1. And the 1-1. Swung on, chop foul. Make it a 1-2 count. Leon looking for a strikeout or a ground ball here. So Leon back to the belt. And the righty, the 1-2. Misses up and in, evens it up at 2 here. Runners on first and second. And the 2-2. Swung on, chopped over towards second. Fielded cleanly. The throw over is going to be in time for out number 2. And Wheelock's going to flip it back over to third. Not in time. So 2 gone, 2 runners in scoring position. No double play opportunity there for Trias. As it was, he had to range over for it. Just wasn't going to have any time. The only play was 2 first. So in steps Watson, first pitch outside. Count starts 1-0.
Number 4, Watson.
And the 1-0 misses outside, so 2 pitches, same area. Count starts 2-0. And the 2-0. That one outside as well, so a quick 3-0 here. Leon's got a spot to put him, but you'd like to see him work himself out of the inning right here. 3-0. Swung on, chop foul, up and out of play. Leon with the 3-1 count, trying to battle back as he delivers. Outside corner for a called strike. So after 3 straight balls, delivers 2 strikes, 1 fouled off, 1 on the outside corner. Takes us to a 3-2, 2 gone here in the top of 1. And the 3-2 called strike 3. Watson goes down looking, and that's how they end the top of 1, ladies and gentlemen. Early lead here for the Seals, 1-0, thanks to the RBI single for Jake Chai-Song Crum. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Jacob. And we are back here in the bottom of 1, ladies and gentlemen. Geary starting on the mound for the Seals. He'll face off against Brayon Chavez, who lines this one straight away center. Ranging over just a few steps and making the play was Atchison, excuse me. And that's one gone on 1 pitch.
Number 26, Carmelo Rivera.
So Carmelo Rivera steps in, now with 1 gone here in the bottom of 1. And the first pitch to Rivera misses high.
Sorry, I messed up the score. It's 1. I tried to clear it, but then I pressed the button, and it went to 3, but it's only 1.
So the count starts 1-0 here as Geary squares off with Carmelo Rivera.
I know it's end.
Quick 2-0 here.
Down, right? No, sorry.
And the 2-0 misses up and in. They're going to check down to first, say he did not go. So a 3-0 count here for Carmelo Rivera. And that's going to be a 4-pitch walk here for Rivera as he gets the free 90.
Number 50, Titus Willock.
So Titus Wheelock steps in. The runner on first, and 1 gone. And the first pitch to Wheelock gets in there for a called strike. Count starts 0-1. And the 0-1 misses low, count evened up here at 1-1. Rivera picked the steal. So 1's across the board here in the bottom of 1. And Wheelock sends this one left center field. This one's going to get down in the gap, and here comes Rivera. Rivera tagging third, digging for home, and just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Anchors have tied it up at 1 thanks to a Titus Wheelock RBI double.
Number 46, Trey Trias.
So Trey Trias now steps in with a runner in scoring position. As we're all knotted up at 1. And the first pitch swung on, fouled off, up and out of play. And Geary, the 0-1, This one swung on. That one's going to get down in right field. They're going to send Wheelock home and now hold him up at third. So make it first and third here, one gone, and Aguirre is going to need himself a big double play ball here and trust in his infield to turn it. Back-to-back hits.
Trompetore.
So Thomas Trompetore steps into the box. First pitch to Trompetore, misses outside, count 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch runner takes off. Here comes the throw down to second. It's going to be off target, so put two runners in scoring position here for Thomas Trompetore. And from the belt, the 2-0 pitch. Misses low and outside, 3-0 count. A spot to put Trompetore. He'd have to square off against Alex Merchant up next. Would give you a force everywhere, though. A walk here does not hurt Aguirre too much. Opens up more possibilities as the 3-0 swung on, grounded over towards third, and that one's going to get through. One run's going to score. And they're going to hold up the runner at third. But that'll go ahead and put the Anchors up 2-1. Thanks to a Thomas Trompetore RBI single.
Number 6, Alex Merchant.
So in steps Alex Merchant, first and third here. 2-1 lead and a fresh count. As Aguirre's found himself in trouble here early. Count starts 1-0. Runner takes off the hit and run, popped up foul, up and out of play. So make it a 1-1 count. As Aguirre goes back to the belt here, looking for something on the ground. And the 1-1 runner takes off. This one rolled up the middle. The hit and run executed perfectly. Make it 3-1 Alameda Anchors. Tacking together a couple of singles, throw in a double. And you got yourself a 3-1 lead.
Number 20, Jerry Coakley.
So the catcher, Jerry Coakley, steps in. Runners first and second. Aguirre could really use something on the ground here and get out of the inning. First pitch, lone inside, count 1-0. And the 1-0 swung on, fouled off. Even it up here at 1-1. And the 1-1's hammered out towards right field. That one's going to drop. They're going to hold the runner at third. And it'll be bases loaded here. The throw back to second's going to head to left field. Wild sequence, but the Anchors are going to get a run out of it.
Number 37, Elijah Cernak.
So the Anchors get a run off of a very wild play. What it'll go down as, first things first, is a single for Coakley and then a run on the air. 4-1 Anchors here in the bottom of 1. First pitch swung on, skied from Cernak, and coming in to make the play, calling everybody off, was Solano. So 2 gone here. After the first pitch of the game was how we saw our first out.
Number 2, Caleb Catalano.
So Caleb Catalano steps in. And the Anchors have officially gone through their lineup here in the bottom of 1. First pitch swung on, fouled off, up and out of play, 0-1 count. And runner takes off. And that's going to be a free 90. A little bit of a wild sequence. It'll go down as a balk, actually. So put 2 runners in scoring position here. Geary just kind of got put in an awkward situation, didn't know what to do, then tried to commit to the pitch after already stepping off. So make it 2nd and 3rd now with 2 gone. And that one gets in there for a called strike. 0-2 here for Catalano, as he's got an opportunity to really break it open here. As this one's rolled over towards short fielded, here comes the throw, and it gets there just in time, and that'll be how we finish out the first. But the Anchors get 4, a Strand 2. We're through 1, ladies and gentlemen, headed to the top of the 2nd. Anchors lead at 4-1. Leading things off here for the Seals is going to be Rush. As the first pitch spiked in the dirt from Brandon Leon. And that'll even up the count at 1-1 after the foul ball. And the 2-1 pitch misses inside from Leon. 3-1 count here. Leon looking for a bounce back inning here. And that'll be a leadoff walk for Rush, and that'll bring up Atchison. Leon's going to turn his attention to trying to get something on the ground here. Give his infield the opportunity to flip two. So Hutchinson with a runner on first here. Bunt shown, pop foul down the third base line. So the count starts 0-1 after the bunt here from Hutchinson. Trying to move that runner over. And the 0-1 misses inside, brushing off Hutchinson, evens it up at 1-1. And a big swing and a miss from Hutchinson there makes it 1-2. This one just fouled off there by Hutchinson, so he gets to see another pitch. And the 1-2. Swung on, taken foul. And the 1-2 misses outside, even it up at 2-2. And Leon from the belt, the 2-2. This one chopped down the third base line, just foul. So the count stays the same, 2-2. Coakley's got to be careful with the runner on first. Decent lead, the 2-2. Stays where he is, takes us to a 3-2 full count. And that one's going to be a walk. Leon misses inside and back. Back walks, puts it first and second, no outs. And that'll bring us to a conversation out on the mound for the Anchors. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back. So McMaster steps in. Runners on first and second. We had ourselves a little pitching change. Dayton Guzman now out on the mound for the Anchors. Double steal here. Here comes the throw down to third. Not in time. Both runners move up 90 feet. And that puts two runners in scoring position here. No outs, no double play ball now for Guzman. Went to the breaking ball in pitch number one. This one swung on, chop foul, so even it up here at 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch swung on and missed, make it a 1-2 count. And Guzman, the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, well hit, left center field, charging in and making the play for the first out, and the throw home's not going to be in time. So the Seals tack one on here thanks to a sacrifice fly from McMasters, the number 9 batter. So that'll go as a earned run for Brandon Leon. So a runner on second. One gone as Solano, the top of the order, steps in a 4-2 game. Guzman first pitch outside. Count starts 1-0. And Guzman the 1-0. Big swing and a miss, evens it up 1-1. Solano 0 for 1, flew out in his first plate appearance. And Guzman's going to step off, flip it back to second. And the 1-1. Breaking ball gets in there for a called strike, 1-2. Guzman, one of those utility players. We've seen him in the outfield. We've kind of seen him everywhere. We've also seen him on the mound a handful of times so far this season. The 1-2. Seen him in the batting order as well. So after the foul ball, the count stays the same, 1-2. One gone here in the top of 2. And Guzman, the 1-2 pitch, swung on, popped up. And Coakley is going to make the play for out number 2. So a big out for Guzman and the Anchors, as that's 2 gone.
Number 15, Reyes.
So that'll bring up Reyes. Was hit by Leon in his first plate appearance. Looking to drive in a run here and cut it to a 1-run lead. Guzman looking to find that final out. This one chopped out towards left, playable. Coming in and making the play for the third and final was Caleb Catalano. So Dayton Guzman comes in a tough situation. Only surrenders 1 to a sacrifice fly. And it is 4-2. Anchors still lead it. Headed to the bottom of 2, ladies and gentlemen. So top of the order for the Anchors. Brian Chavez steps in 0 for 1, flew out on the first pitch he saw, and he rolls his first pitch over in his second at bat, and that's going to be out number 1. So almost identical to how we started out the game with the Anchors' first at bats. 1 pitch, 1 out. Brian Chavez.
Number 26, Carmelo
and Aguirre. So a fresh count now as Reyes steps in. As Carmelo Rivera steps in. It'll be Titus Wheelock up next. Carmelo Rivera walked in his first plate appearance. Count starts 1-0 here to Rivera. It was a 4-pitch walk in his first plate appearance. So Aguirre, the 1-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss from Rivera. That'll even it up here at 1-1 with 1 gone here in the bottom of 2. And the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled off. Just gets up and over the fence. So make it 1-2 here, as Aguirre looks for a bounce-back inning after giving up 4 in the bottom of 1. Still chasing strikeout number 1 is Aguirre. Opportunity to do it here with 1 gone, as he leans in and gets the sign. And the 1-2 pitch. Misses up and out, so even it up here at 2. And the 2-2. Swung on, popped up, foul up and out of play.
Work down from there. Let's go.
So the count stays the same, 2-2. With 1 away here in the bottom of 2. 2-2 pitch, swung on down the third base line, foul once again. Action out in the Seals bullpen. And the 2-2. Up and in. They're going to check and say he did not go. So that takes us to a full count here. 3-2, 1 gone. So Aguirre, 3-2. And the payoff pitch in the dirt. And for the second time today, Carmelo Rivera gets a walk. Good at bat there for Rivera. Just battled the whole way, fought a couple off. Worked the count and then finds himself on board here with a 1-out walk. And Titus Wheelock stepping in.
Titus Wheelock.
They're going to check Rivera back to first, make sure he doesn't try to take off on a first pitch here. So with the action out in the Seals bullpen, you wonder how long you're going to be seeing Aguirre for. As he looks for a ground ball here. Runner takes off. Here comes the throw down to second. It's a good one. Not in time, though. Just getting underneath of it was Rivera. Close play. But if that throw was down just a bit, I think that's a throw out for the catcher, McMasters. Second time Rivera's taken a base on him. We're going to get a time out here. So 3-0 count here for Wheelock. And the 3-0. Wheelock chases after it, pops it up, foul up and out of play. Wheelock probably swinging at ball 4 there. Looked a little up and out, but Gotta love the aggression on a 3-0 count, taking a hack. And the 3-1 pitch. This is up and in, so Wheelock's going to get a free 90 here. Wheelock continuing to have a good day through 2 at-bats.
Number 46, Trey Trias.
So Trey Trias steps in now. Runners on first and second. Once again, Aguirre in trouble, but can change all of that with the ground ball. And he gets that ground ball on a broken bat. And that one's going to be an E5. As having a hard time with it on the transfer was Setchler.
Number 39, Thomas Trombator.
So in steps Thomas Trombator. That is the first pitch to Trombator. Right down the middle for a called strike. Starts 0-1. Another big opportunity here for the Anchors. And the 1. Swung on, popped him up. This one should stay in play. It's just a whether or not somebody can get there. Ranging over, now making the play. That's going to be out number 2. Here comes the throw home. Not in time. Carmelo Rivera aggressive on the base path, but let's talk about the nice play from Reyes, ranging all the way over and making the play, putting a really good throw home as well. Just could not get it there to beat the speed of Rivera. So 5-2 Anchors lead it. They get one on the sacrifice fly.
Alex Merchant.
So Alex Merchant steps in. Takes a hack at the first pitch. Count starts 0-1. And the 0-1 misses high, even it up here at 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Swung on off the end of the bat of Merchant. This one's going to drop down in front of the Seals. Watson trying to charge in for it. Just kind of had a tough angle on it. But a 1-2 count now here for Aguirre. And if he could get out of the inning just giving up 1, he will take it. No doubt about it. 1-2 gone. Still no strikeouts for Aguirre as he goes to the belt. And the 1-2. Spiked in the dirt, low and outside, even it up here at 2-2. So 2s across the board here in the bottom of 2. And the 2-2 pitch just misses. Aguirre can't believe it. That'll take us to a full count here, 3-2. And right here, right now, Aguirre's just got to go at him. You do not want to bring up Jerry Coakley with bases loaded here. If Merchant beats you with the bat, you got to just tip your cap. You got to go right at him. 3-2, 2 gone, bottom of 2. Looks like the Seals bullpen has wrapped up their session, ready to go whenever. 3-2. Aguirre, the payoff pitch, spiked into the dirt. Looks like they're going to let Aguirre try to work himself out of this inning. Needs one more, and it'll be Jerry Coakley.
Number 20.
So now Alex Merchant, a single with an RBI and a walk in that order. First pitch to Coakley inside, count 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch. This one rolled over towards second, fielded cleanly. The flip over to first just in time. And Aguirre works himself out of the bases loaded jam. Anchor Strand 3. We are through 2, ladies and gentlemen, headed to the top of the third. Anchors lead at 5-2.
I'd like to thank everybody.
And we are back for the top of 3. Dayton Guzman back out on the mound. Count starts 1-0. Then he delivers the breaking ball in there for a strike, 1-1. Big looping curveball here from Guzman, as we see it on display there once again. And it works, 1-2. Guzman also one of the pitchers. He's not going to waste any time on the mound. He's going to get his sign. He's going to go. 1-2 as he gets it, and the 1-2 pitch. Cold strike 3. Guzman gets him looking, paints it on the bottom part of the zone, and that's one gone here in the top of 3.
Number 18, Chai Song Kram.
So Jake Chai Song Kram steps in 1 for 1 on the day with an RBI single in his first plate appearance, facing off against Guzman for the first time here today. 5-2 Anchors lead here in the top of 3. A offensive action early, to say the least, as the 1-0 gets in there for a called strike. 1-1. Two different pitchers here in Brandon Leon and Dayton Guzman. Leon very patient on the mound. Guzman, his pace of play, something much different as this one's popped up. Shallow right center, and that one's, shallow right. And that one's going to get down. Find some real estate out there. So a 1-out single is going to bring up Seckler. 2 for 2 now is Chai Song Krom.
Number 12, Seckler.
So Seckler steps in as Guzman's going to try to get a ground ball here and have the opportunity to flip two. And the first pitch in the dirt. Chai Song Krom thought about it. And the 1-0 pitch. That one gets away from Guzman. 2-0. And the 2-0 gets in there for a called strike. Make it 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Even it up at 2-2. And Guzman, the 2-2. This one hammered down the left field line, fell. And this one swung on, fouled off. So the count stays the same, 2-2. So that takes us to a full count here, 3-2. And the 3-2 payoff pitch swung on, fouled off. So we'll get to see another. Jake Chai Song Krom was running there. And the 3-2 payoff pitch, breaking ball popped up into foul territory. Can Titus Wheelock get there? No. So we'll get to see another pitch. So once again, 3-2, full count, one gone. And Guzman, the payoff pitch. Swung on, popped him up straight away center. Tracking it down is Rivera, and that's going to be out number 2. So 2 gone for Watson.
Number 4, Watson.
Struck out in his first plate appearance against Brandon Leon to end the first. And the first pitch from Guzman, that breaking ball gets in there for a called strike. And the 0-1. Back-to-back breaking balls getting in there for called strikes. Guzman way ahead here. Back-to-back curveballs is pretty nasty work. We'll see if he goes with the fastball here, or does he go right back to it? The 0-2 went fastball outside. Watson lays off. 1-2 count. Guzman chasing the third and final here as he kicks and delivers in the dirt. Chaisong Krom taking off. No throw down to second as it got away from Coakley. Runner in scoring position, 2-2 count. Guzman digging in, trying to find this third and final. As the 2-2 swung on, fouled right back in. Coakley snags it, and that's how we end the top of three, ladies and gentlemen. Dayton Guzman sees four batters, gets 3 outs, and we head to the bottom of the third. We'll be right back after this. So Cernak steps in to lead things off here in the bottom of three. Guri back out on the mound. First pitch misses inside, count 1-0. Guri needs a good inning here. Needs to bounce back. Seals don't want to dig into the bullpen just yet, and Guri has yet to go an inning without giving up one. We actually had our just first half inning of scoreless ball in that top of the third. First inning, we didn't see anybody touch home. Thanks to some nice pitching from Guzman. And the 2-0. This one chopped over towards short, fielded cleanly. The throw over, off target, and that one's going to be an E6. A lot of errors here for the Seals early. Just sloppy infield play. Rush. You could say he rushed that throw.
Number 2, Caleb Catalano.
So that'll bring up the number 9 batter, Caleb Catalano. There's now Aguirre. Looks for another ground ball and an opportunity for 2. First pitch outside corner for a called strike, 0-1. Cernak, decent lead at first. And the 0-1. Swung on, skied in the infield. This one could be trouble. McMaster's trying to track it down. Goes back, and that one's going to get away from McMaster's, but he's going to be able to flip it over to second just in time. So I don't know how you would score that one. If it's an error technically on McMaster's, it fell out of his glove. Not an easy play, but either way, it counts as an out, so...
Number 31, Brian Chavez.
So back to the top of the order with Brian Chavez. As the first pitch to Chavez on the way. Low and inside, count 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch. Right on the bottom part of the zone for a called strike, 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch in the dirt, 2-1 count. And the 2-1 pitch. This one chopped back up the middle. That one's going to get through, and everybody will move up 90 feet here. So first and second. One gone. And that'll bring up Carmelo Rivera. He's walked both times today. First hit of the day for Brian Chavez. 1 for 3 now.
Carmelo Rivera.
And the first pitch. Just a bit outside, make it a 1-0 count. And the 1-0 pitch. Skied out towards shallow right. This one's going to be trouble, but there to make the play for out number 2 was Reyes. Called everybody off and didn't have an easy play, but he was able to snag it right at the last second. So 2 gone here in the bottom of 3, and Titus Wheelock steps in. 1 for 1 with a walk and an RBI double.
Number 50.
First time today we've seen Carmelo Rivera not get on the base path. Rivera scored twice, so once you know he gets over on first. Big threat in the base path. First pitch to Wheelock, inside corner for a called strike, go 1. And the 0-1 in the dirt, even it up here at 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch outside, 2-1 count. And the 2-1. Just misses low and outside. Nice spot. And Wheelock takes the 3-1 on the outside corner for a called strike. So 3-2 full count. Aguirre needs a big out here for his first scoreless inning of the game. 3-2, 2 gone. Aguirre has not won many of these situations so far tonight, but this could be where he turns it around. 3-2 from the belt. Aguirre, the payoff pitch. Swung on, will hit over to short. That one gets up, snagged it, and flipping it over just in time. What a play by the Seal shortstop, Rush, as that one took a hop and got up at him. Quick reflexes as he snags it to close out the inning. Aguirre shuts down the Anchors after threatening once again. Our first scoreless inning, top and bottom half. We head to the top of 4, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
Number 25, Rush.
So the shortstop Rush steps in to lead things off here in the top of 4. Guzman back out on the bump here after a pretty dominant top of the 3rd. First pitch gets in the zone for a called strike 0-1. And this one's chopped over to short, just up and out of the reach of a jumping Chavez.
Number 2, Hutchinson.
So Hutchinson steps in. And the 1-0 pitch. Looping curveball out towards right. This one's going to get down. And this one's going to be trouble. Extra bases here as they're going to hold up the runner at 3rd. And it'll be 2nd and 3rd here. And it looked like Trompetor was charging in immediately. And then it ended up about 2 feet beyond his head. So not what you want to see. Tough break there for Dayton Guzman. Not much he could do about it.
Number 26, McMasters.
So that'll bring up McMasters as McMaster skies this one out towards left. Definitely deep enough for the sac fly. Play's going to be made for out number 1, but that's going to be a run on the board here for the Seals. Make it 5-3. Second sacrifice fly of the game for McMaster, so he's doing what he needs to do. Driving in a couple of runs here, responsible for 2 RBIs.
Number 33, Solano.
So back to the top of the order, Solano steps in. First pitch in the dirt. Count starts 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch, bunt shown, bunt laid down the first base line. Wheelock fields it, tags the runner. And that's going to be out number 2, so a heads-up play there from Titus Wheelock to get Solano. The runner moves over to third now, but with 2 outs, you don't really mind it too much. You take the out every day of the week and twice on Sunday.
Reyes.
So Reyes steps in. Opportunity to cut the lead to 1 here in the top of 4. First pitch misses, count 1-0. Big looping curveball swung on, taken foul, 1-1. Guzman can pick up a big out here and keep the 2-run lead. No action out in the Anchors bullpen, so it's Guzman for the foreseeable future. As this one's well hit over towards second, snagging it was Trias, and that'll do it. Seals get 1 thanks to another sacrifice fly from McMasters. His second, 5-3. Anchors lead it. My name's Jacob Hugger with the Alameda Anchors. We'll see ya in the bottom of 4.
Number 46, Trey Trias.
So Trey Trias steps in to lead things off here in the bottom of 4. First pitch in the dirt, count 1-0. New pitcher on the mound for the Seals is Morelli. And he evens up the count here at 1-1. So Geary goes 3 innings, gives up 5 runs. As Morelli looks for a good 3-up, 3-down inning here for the righty is what he's looking for. As the 1-2 pitch from Morelli on the way. Swung on and missed. Strikeout to open up Morelli's outing.
Number 39, Thomas Trombador.
So Thomas Trombador steps in. First time the Anchors have struck out here so far. First pitch in there for a called strike for Morelli. As Morelli, kind of similar to Guzman, just likes to go As this one skied straight away right field. As Solano's there to make the play. Solano really didn't have to do much movement. I think he took a step or two in, then had to go back. If he would have stayed right where he was, would have had the play, no doubt. As Alex Merchant steps in.
Alex Merchant.
Up until that point, Thomas Trompetor, very productive. Started his game out with an RBI single, then had a sacrifice fly, now flew out. Merchant, another one of those guys, an RBI single, and then a walk. So Merchant, every time he stepped in the box so far, he's found himself on, and this one might not do it, as this one's going to be rolled over, and there to make the play was Watson. Watson flipping it back to Morelli in a very quick, very efficient bottom of the fourth for Morelli. 3 up, 3 down. We're going to take a short break, ladies and gentlemen, and we will be right back with the fifth.
Number 22, King.
Leading things off here is going to be the designated hitter, King, facing off against Dayton Guzman. Guzman first pitch misses just a bit low. Count 1-0. Guzman looking to get back to what he did in his first full inning. Faced 4 batters, gave up no runs. Last inning got in a little bit of trouble, gave up a sacrifice. Gave up a double out to right, which then led to the sacrifice fly as this one skied straight out towards the Anchors right fielder, Trompetor, who's there to make the play. Didn't have to move.
Number 18, Chai Song Kram.
So Jake Chai Song Kram steps in with 1 gone. As this one's well hit out towards left, going over and making the play is Catalano, and that's 2 quick outs here. Has now between Jake Chai Song Kram facing off against Guzman, they're split 1-1. Chai Song Kram found some real estate out in shallow right in his first time facing off against him, and Guzman gets him on a first pitch fastball, gets him to fly out to left. So that's 2 gone. Curveball to Seckler, gets in there for a First pitch strike, count starts 0-1. Guzman wasting no time. The 0-1 misses low in the dirt, even it up here at 1-1. And the 1-1. Swung on, popped up foul up and out of play. So a quick 1-2 here. Guzman looking to duplicate what Morelli did in the bottom half of the inning. Go real quick, 3 up, 3 down. We'll see if he can't do it. Ahead in the count, 1-2, 2 gone. Top of the 5th, Guzman gets the sign, the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, popped him up in the infield. And Wheelock calls everybody off and makes the play. Charging in there was Trias from second, but Wheelock takes command, and that's a 3 up, 3 down inning for Dayton Guzman. Very efficient. I'd be surprised to see if he hit 10 pitches there that inning. Ladies and gentlemen, we head to the bottom of the 5th. We'll be right back after this. So Coakley steps in to lead things off here in the bottom of 5. As this one skied straight away center. 1 pitch, 1 out. Going back to make the play was Hutchinson. As Morelli is back out there. Looks like the Seals might start warming up an arm out there in the bullpen. We see a couple players heading down that way. And the first pitch to Cernak, lined over towards short, playing it on a hop. And ladies and gentlemen, that's 2 pitches, 2 outs. Morelli, to say he's playing efficient would be an understatement right now. Can he get the 3-pitch inning?
Number 2, Caleb Catalano.
This is normally where you see Catalano just take a pitch to break up the inning. Didn't have to take a strike as it misses up and just a bit in. Count starts 1-0. As this one's lined back up the middle, and that's the first hit Morelli has given up since we've seen him on the bump. So the number 9 batter, Catalano, does what he needs to. Picks up the single, turns over the lineup for Brian Chavez. 1 for 2, a fly out, a ground out, and a single, all in that order. And Morelli to the belt, first pitch. Gets in there for a called strike, 0-1. And the 0-1 swung on, fouled off, up and out of play. So when we were talking about how Guzman's a utility player, you kind of see him everywhere. Just like that, he runs out to be the first base coach. His back pick to first. Nobody was out there coaching first, and Caleb Catalano found himself over there with no instruction, so Guzman took it upon himself, said, I'll head over there. Now he's coaching first after an efficient 3-up, 3-down inning. 1-2. This one softly rolled over to short. Rush fields it, flips it, and not in time. Rush had a hard time on the transfer and just didn't get it there in time.
26, Carmelo Rivera.
So Carmelo Rivera steps into the box. With an opportunity now to drive in a run for the Anchors. 2 gone. And this one swung on. That one's going to get through. They're going to send the runner home, and that's going to make it a 6-3 ball game as the throw is going to be cut off. Throw to second, not in time. Rivera moves up. Second and third, 2 outs. Six-3 Anchors lead it. And this is all coming off of, first 2 batters of the inning chase after the first pitches, and it's 2 outs quickly, and you're thinking Morelli's going to find himself with another very clean, very efficient 3-up, 3-down inning, and disaster has struck after a single led to an infield single, which led to an RBI double for Rivera, his first hit of the game. 3rd time on the base path, walked in his first 2 plate appearances. Wheelock takes the first pitch outside, count 1-0. Wheelock on the day. Started the game off, his first plate appearance, an RBI double, then walked, then grounded out. And the 1-0. Wheelock rolls this one over to Rush at short, fields it, flips it, gets it there in time, but not before the damage was done. RBI double for Carmelo Rivera. And the Anchors are back up 3, ladies and gentlemen. 6-3 over the Seals. My name's Jacob Hugger with the Alameda Anchors. Thanking you for tuning into the broadcast. We'll see ya in the top of 6. And we are back here for the top of the sixth. The 1-0 pitch outside, 2-0 count. Looks like we got ourselves a pinch hitter here as Coca takes the 2-0 for a called strike, 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch, low and outside, 3-1 count. And the 3-1 pitch, swung on, taken over towards short, fielded cleanly. Here comes the throw, gets it there just in time. Brayon Chavez doing what he needs to. And the first pitch outside, count 1-0. So Rush, the shortstop in the box here, ahead in the count 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch misses high, count 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch gets in there for a called strike, 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch. This one softly hit out towards center. That one's going to find some real estate and get down for a 1-out single. As now the Anchors look for something on the ground here to flip to. Second hit of the game for Rush. Walked in his first plate appearance and then back-to-back singles makes him 2 for 2 with that walk. And the first pitch misses inside. Count starts 1-0. And this one's hit fairly well down the right field line, but foul. So Hillard on the mound for the Anchors. As Hillard, the 1-1 runner, takes off, Coakley is going to have no throw down to second as that one was in the dirt. So a runner in scoring position now for the Seals. And a 2-1 count. Low and inside to make it 3-1 here. And a walk here for Hillard isn't the worst thing in the world. Some action out in the Anchors bullpen. Maybe a 1-inning out for Hillard as he goes up and out there, way outside for a 5-pitch walk. So first and second here, a ground ball changes everything for Hillard. As now McMaster steps in, 0 for 2, but 2 RBIs. 2 sacrifice flies.
McMasters.
Bunt shown, and a foul ball. So the count starts 0-1. Not a bad idea here for McMasters. Lay it down, move 2 runners over. The only problem is you like to see that with just no outs, not one, because then you sacrifice giving up the out, and then it makes it easier for Hillard just to say, all right, me versus you, we got to get one. As that one hits the inside corner to McMasters, and a quick 0-2 count. And the 0-2 pitch from Hillard on the way. Misses high, count 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Blown outside, evens it up here at 2-2. And the 2-2 swung on, taken foul. And the 2-2 from Hillard on the way. This one rolled over to short, fielded cleanly. That's one on to first. In time, 6-4-3 double play. Helping out the pitcher. The shortstop Chavez flips it to Trias. Over onto Wheelock at first. And you couldn't have drawn it up any better. Hillard gets himself out of the jam. 6-3 Anchors hold on to a 3-run lead. We head to the bottom of the 6th. So Trey Trias steps in to face off against the new Seals pitcher, Rodriguez. So the big righty out on the mound for the Seals. Misses outside on the first pitch, count 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch. That one gets in, and Trey Trias wears it off the elbow guard. Not a bad spot to get hit if you have to get hit. That's what you got it there for. And a free 90 for the leadoff guy. EJ Quartz, you're going to be your pinch runner.
Number 39, Thomas Trombator.
So Rodriguez hits the first guy and then squares up the second guy in the back as well. So Trombator had to wear that one, and he gets a free 90. You saw one batter wear it off the elbow guard, and you saw the other one just take it straight in the back. So we were saying if you had to get hit, you'll take it off the guard every day of the week. Another pinch runner here.
Number 6, Alex Merchant.
So Rodriguez in desperate need of a ground ball here. First pitch outside corner, just a bit too far outside though. Rodriguez wasn't happy with it. Count starts 1-0. And the 1-0 to Merchant. Up and out, 2-0 count. And the 2-0. Outside 3-0 count here. Now Rodriguez is in danger of loading him up. And if you load him up in this situation, already down 3, this game could get out of hand in a hurry. And that's a 4-pitch walk, so load him up here. 2 hit batters and a 4-pitch walk, and Rodriguez is officially in some trouble.
Number 20, Jerry Coakley.
As Coakley steps in. As McCabe warms up the lefty. First pitch, that's 5 straight balls as Rodriguez puts it in the dirt. Count starts 1-0. And after 5 straight balls, Rodriguez paints one on the inside corner, make it a 1-1 count. Rodriguez needs a strikeout or something on the ground here that they can throw home, try to turn 2. As the 1-1 pitch. Makes it a quick 1-2. So Rodriguez, for the first time, jumps ahead here. With 2 strikes. 1-2. No outs. Rodriguez in some danger here. And Coakley trying to put his team up big and stretch that lead out. The 1-2 pitch. Misses up and away. So 2-2, even count. No outs as Rodriguez delivers. This one swung on by Coakley, left center field. That one's going to drop, and that one's going to get past the center fielder. 1 run's going to score, 2 runs are going to score, and it'll be first and third. No outs. Rodriguez in trouble. 8-3, Anchors lead it. So it looks like we got ourselves a pinch hitter. It's going to be Michael Gormley.
18, Michael Gormley.
So Gormley steps in, runners first and third here. Rodriguez needs a ground ball from Gormley here, and he's got to get an executed double play from his infield if he wants to keep this at a 4-run game. And Rodriguez, the 1-0. Runners take off, and Gormley wears it. Third hit batter of the inning. And it looks like we're going to get ourselves a meeting out on the mound here for the Seals. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back. So the Seals turn to the lefty, McCabe. To try to get him out of this bases-loaded jam, already trailing by 5. This one gets away from the catcher. Everybody will move up 90 feet. And there is no longer a double play ball in play. So Caven Kroom in the box here. Infield in. And the 1-0 misses high from McCabe. 2-0 count. And the 2-0 gets in there for a called strike. 2-1. And this one well hit over to short. Rush fields it, flips it home, and they got him. And Coakley has been tossed from the game for making contact with the catcher, McMasters. So McMasters was not happy after Coakley was coming home. They made contact. So Coakley has been tossed from the game after some words with the catcher, McMaster, who is that is the rule. You can't make any collisions at the plate. I mean, it's been a rule for some time now, even in the majors, so not quite sure what Coakley was doing, but two gone now. As the runner takes off, pitch was in the dirt, so free 90 feet there for Kroom. And the 1-0 pitch swung on, popped up foul, up and out of play. So the count 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Runners take off, and now they got him in a pickle. They tried the squeeze play, and now here comes the pickle. The flip home, and that'll... No, they're going to drop it! The pitcher, McCabe, had the out, working himself out of it, and then dropped it and gifted a run there to the Anchors. The squeeze didn't work, but technically it did in a way, as Gormley was able to touch home and make it 9-3. Excuse me, 10-3. And the 1-2 in the dirt. And the 2-2 pitch swung on off the end of the bat, fielded cleanly. They're going to flip it over to first, and that's going to be out number 2.
Number 26, Carmelo Rivera.
So Carmelo Rivera steps in. McCabe's first pitch in the dirt. Count 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss from Rivera. Making a 1-1 count. And the 1-1 misses up and in. 2-1 count. And the 2-1. Rivera pops it up out towards shallow right. And charging in, calling everybody off was Solano, the right fielder. And that will be how it ends. 4 runs, though, matching their best inning so far in the night. They lead at 10-3. Anchors have opened it up. We're through 6, ladies and gentlemen, headed to the 7th.
Number 33, Solano.
So top of the order, Solano steps in. The Seals trailing by 7. 9 outs to go here. And that's all the Seals got to get some runs and some hits, put it all together and try to make something happen. Hilliard back out on the bump. Evens it up at 1-1 after missing up and out. And the 1-1 pitch. Misses low, 2-1. So that one misses outside. So 3-1 count here. And Hilliard, the 3-1 pitch. Misses up, so a leadoff walk to the leadoff hitter in Solano. First time he will reach today. That'll bring up Reyes.
Number 15, Reyes.
So you saw Hilliard get the ground ball and give his infield the opportunity to flip too. See if he can't do it again. The first pitch misses up and out, count 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch. Chopped over to first. Wheelock fields it, flips it over to second. That's one on to first, not in time. And Hilliard collides with the runner as Reyes and Hilliard both collided. Hilliard not happy about something. So they're talking things over, making sure Hilliard's okay. As King will be your next batter. So Reyes over on first, looks to be okay. Along with Hilliard out on the mound, seems to be okay. Both are going to stay in the game.
Number 22, King.
And the first pitch swung on, fouled off. Count starts 0-1. And the 0-1 swung on, fouled off once again. Quick 0-2 here. As both of those probably ended up somewhere in the parking lot. Hilliard checks the runner. Got to make sure Reyes isn't going to take off. And just as we say it, he does. The throw down to second. Not going to be in time. Just a bit off target. Didn't help the case. So Reyes moves up into scoring position. As the 0-2 from Hilliard just missed. 1-2 count. That one misses low, even it up at 2-2. And Hilliard, 2-2, one gone. As he kicks in, delivers. Low and outside, takes us to a full count. So Hilliard 3-2-1 gone. And the payoff pitch. Breaking ball called. Strike three. Absolutely nasty pitch from Hilliard. And that's two gone here in the top of seven.
Number 18, Chai Sung Krong.
So Jake Chai Sung Kron steps in. And he takes a hack at the first pitch, just foul down the third base line. Makes it a quick 0-2 is Hilliard. Way ahead in the count once again, 0-2, two gone, top of the seventh. Hilliard trying to find the third and final out here as he shakes off a sign or two, goes to the belt. The 0-2 pitch, swung on, popped up foul, up and out of play. So the count stays the same, 0-2, two gone. Top of seven. And Hilliard, the 0-2 pitch. This one swung on, well hit out towards left. This one going back, and it's going to one-hop the wall. This one's going to get down, and Chai Sung Krong coasts into second with a stand-up RBI double. Reyes goes second to home, and they trade places, make it 10-4. So Hilliard just trying to find that third and final out here.
Number 12, Setchler.
As Setchler steps in. And the first pitch to Setchler. Right down the middle for a called strike 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch. This one swung on, well hit, straight away center. But there to make the play was Rivera, and that'll do it for the top of the seventh. One run on a RBI double from Chai Sung Krong. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the seventh, 10-4. Anchors lead it.
Cheeseburgers, and And from the 8th inning, all hot food will be available throughout the game.
So Titus Wheelock to lead things off here in the bottom of 7. Facing off against the lefty McCabe, stays in the game.
Titus Wheelock.
And Wheelock, the first pitch, swung on straight away center. It is gone, ladies and gentlemen. One swing of the bat, Titus Wheelock gets the run right back for the Anchors.
Number 24, E.J. Cord.
C.J. Cord steps in after the big solo shot. Count starts out 0-1. Oh, 1 misses up and out. 1-1 count. And the 1-1. Swung on, popped up foul, up and out of play. And the 1-2. Misses up and away, 2-2 count. This one grounded over to Rush, fielded cleanly. The throw, not in time. E.J. Cord beats it out. So McCabe trying to get a ground ball. And flip 2.
Number 8, Gaetano Mazzolati.
So Gaetano Polizzotti, the runner on first. No outs. Polizzotti's just going to try to not roll over into a double play ball here. And the 1-0 misses outside. 2-0 count. And the 2-0 pitch. Right on that inside corner for a called strike. And the 2-1 gets in there for a called strike, so 2-2. And McCabe, the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, taking foul. And the 2-2 in the dirt, 3-2 full count. And the 3-2 payoff pitch inside, and that will be a no-out walk to put runners first and second. Looks like the Seals just wrapped up another bullpen warm-up, so wonder how much longer we'll see McCabe here as he finds himself in trouble. And the first pitch in the dirt, 1-0 count. And the 1-0 pitch. Lone outside, gets away from the catcher, McMasters, but he gets back to it. And the 1-0 misses, so 2-0 count. Excuse me, 3-0 count. And the 3-0 pitch gets in there for a called strike. Scoreboard here at Pat Bale Field, just a little bit slow on times. Just likes to lag. It gets the input, just doesn't want to put it up on the board sometimes. 3-1. Big swing and a miss, make it 3-2. And the 3-2 for McCabe on the way. The payoff pitch called strike 3 on the outside corner. So Lucas Marlowe stepping into the box. And the first pitch to Marlowe outside, count 1-0. And this one well hit down the third baseline, just foul. And the 1-1 pitch in the dirt. 2-1 count. Everybody stays where they are. And this one just fouled off to make it a 2-2 count. And the 2-2 swung on and missed, and that's a big strikeout for McCabe, as that's 2 gone now here in the bottom of 7. So Gormley steps in.
Michael Gormley.
It looks like we might have a jersey malfunction, so they look to get that squared away. And the first pitch from McCabe to Gormley misses inside, count 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch. Low and inside, 2-0 count. And the 2-0 swung on, taken foul. So McCabe 2-1 here. That one misses behind Gormley. So 3-1 count here. Hitters count for Gormley. As the 3-1 pitch swung on, taken foul. 3-2 full count. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 7th. Anchors are threatening once again. And the 3-2 payoff pitch. And Gormley wears it. So that'll load the bases up. Everybody moves up 90. So Caven Kroom steps in.
Number 11, Caven Kroom.
And the first pitch to Kroom, swung on, popped up out towards the left. Playable coming in to make the play was Chai-Song Kroom. So that'll do it. Anchors threaten, but other than the leadoff first pitch home run from Titus Wheelock, they come up empty. Strand 3. We head to the top of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after this. So Coca to lead things off, and Godino out on the bump for the Anchors. First pitch from Godino gets in there for a called strike 0-1. Quick 0-2 as this one's fouled off and up and out of play. And the 1-2 pitch on the way. Misses outside, 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up straight away center. Rivera's there, makes the play for out number 1.
Number 25, Rush.
So in steps the shortstop, Rush, with 1 gone. First pitch swung on, popped up, foul up and out of play. As that one slipped out of the hands of Rush, and home plate umpire wore the bat. So after checking on the home plate umpire, just about ready to get back underway. So Cadino ahead in the count 0-1 here as it kicks and delivers. Breaking ball misses high, 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch, low and outside from Cadino. 2-1. And the 2-1 swung on, popped up shallow right. And that's going to be 2 gone here. So Cadino picks up 2 quick ones, looking for the 3rd here. And the first pitch, swung on, fouled right back. Count starts 0-1. So Davidson in the box now for the Seals. As Cadino, the 0-1 pitch. Outside, even it up here at 1-1. And the 1-1 hits the inside corner for a called strike. And the 1-2 misses outside, so even it up here at 2-2. And this one's swung on, popped up straight away, center playable. And Rivera's there to make the play for the third and final out. So we head to the bottom of the eighth where the Anchors are going to look for maybe a run or two. Don't know if you'd call it insurance, maybe just tack on one or two more, but then it'll come down to the top of the ninth. You're going to need 3 outs. We'll see if they can't get it all done. Tell you when we come back.
Enjoy the game. Thank you, guys. Brian Chavez.
So Chavez steps in to lead things off here. And the Seals are going to look to build a little momentum here, try to go 3 up, 3 down. Try to build something for that top of the ninth where they're going to need a big comeback. Looks like we got ourselves a little bit of firewood as the bat sounded like it may have just split. So quick switch. And the 1-1. Swung on. This one's going to find itself into the gap and be a leadoff single. So Guerrero out on the mound for the Seals as Rivera steps in. Count starts 1-0. As Guerrero delivers on the outside corner for a called strike. 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch misses high. 2-1 count. And the 2-1 swung on, popped up. Shallow right field. See if anybody can get there. Ranging over and making the play was the Seals. Reyes over at second. 1 gone here after the leadoff single. Now Guerrero looks to get a ground ball out of Titus Wheelock. Wheelock grounded into a double play once already today.
Number 50, Titus Wheelock.
First pitch outside and low in the dirt. Good job there by the catcher, McMasters. This game's had a little bit of everything. Some good pitching. Saw a good home run from Titus Wheelock to open up last inning. Saw a player get thrown out. A little bit of everything. A couple double plays. Getting a lot of action here at College of Alameda. In the little Bay Area battle between San Francisco and Alameda. One's across the board here in the bottom of 8. Guerrero misses up and out, 2-1. And this one brushes Titus Wheelock off the plate. And Wheelock's going to get himself a free 90 here.
Number 24, E.J. Cord.
That'll bring up E.J. Cord. It's going to be hard to turn a double play with E.J. Cord. He's got some speed on him as the bullpen for the Anchors is active. Bringing in the reliever here in an 11-4 game. Pretty soft cushion. They look to extend out onto it. First pitch to Cord. Outside corner for a called strike. Count starts 0-1. As Guerrero goes to the belt. The 0-1 pitch. Outside evens it up 1-1. And the 1-1. Misses high, 2-1 count. And the 2-1 swung on, popped up, foul up and out of play. 2-2. Guerrero wouldn't mind a strikeout. Rather see a double play, but he'll take whatever he can get. E.J. Cord's just trying to pick up an RBI here. And the 2-2 swung on, lined back up the middle. That one's going to get down. They're going to send the runner home. Here comes the relay. Not going to be a throw home, and that'll make it 12-4 here. Runners first and second.
Number 18. Correction, number 8. Gaiton Barzalati.
Count starts 1-0. Two 2-0 count here. Guerrero trying to work himself out of the jam. And the 2-0 swung on, popped him up. Reyes going back, being called off by Solano, who makes the play for out number 2.
Number 28, Sam Lavey.
And the first pitch from Guerrero to Lappin, just about outside. Count starts 1-0. Anchors from start to finish really have put together quite the game. Only 2 scoreless innings. Count 2-0 as that one's in the dirt from Guerrero. And the 2-0's chopped foul down the third base line. And the 2-1 pitch, way outside, 3-1 count. And the 3-1 gets in there for a called strike, 3-2. So full count here in the bottom of the 8th, 3-2, 2 gone, runners first and second. Guerrero to the belt, the payoff pitch. Swung on, fouled off, we do it one more time. And the 3-2 payoff pitch. Swung on, hopped over towards second. Reyes fields it, flips it, and gets it there in time. That'll do it for the bottom of the 8th. Anchors get one. They lead at 12-4. They need 3 outs, and they'll take the win here tonight. We'll take a short break, and we'll be right back after this. Top of the 9th action, lob out on the mound for the Anchors. The righty looks to close it out here. First pitch in there, just a bit too low. Count starts 1-0. McMasters looks to get things going for the Seals, as that one misses low. 2-0 count. And the 2-0 pitch on the way from lob. So 3 straight balls from lob. As now he tries to battle back. And the 3-0 pitch. It's in there for a called strike, 3-1. And that one misses low. So a 5-pitch walk to open up the top of the 9th. As now Lobb turns his attention to trying to get a ground ball.
.33 Solano.
Count starts 1-0 to Solano. And the 1-0 pitch. Swung on. This one's going to drop in out in right for a single. Make it first and second now. That'll bring up Reyes.
Reyes.
First pitch from Lobb gets in there for a called strike, 0-1. Got plenty of cushion here. 8-run lead. As this one swung on, poked out towards shallow left. That one's going to drop in. And it'll be bases loaded here.
.22 King.
So King steps into the batter's box here. And the first pitch chopped over to short, takes a hop. They get it over to second in time for 1, and no throw to first. 1 run will cross, though, make it 12-5. Not sure why Cord didn't flip it over to first. It looked like he still had some time to get it there. Try to turn 2, but decided against it, so just 1 gone here. Giving out some signals here if the runner takes off. Wouldn't be surprised to see him throw down there and try to just get the out, even if it means giving up a run home. First pitch outside, count 1-0. And the 1-0 from Lobb on the way. Outside, that one gets away. Runners take off, and everybody's going to move up 90 feet, make it 12-6. And the 2-0 gets away once again, make it 3-0. And the runner moves up to third. So 1 gone here, 3-0 count. Lobb's got to find a way to get an out here. As the 3-0 pitch. That one misses in, so a 4-pitch walk. And now we're going to have a conversation out on the mound and a pitcher warming up in the bullpen. So not the outing coach was looking for out of his righty. He's given up 2 so far, 6-run game. Runners on first and third. So just a quick chat out on the mound. Make sure they're all on the same page.
Number 12, Sechler.
And lob the first pitch. Low and outside, count 1-0. And the 1-0. This is low. Count 2-0 here, so that's 6 straight balls from lob. And the 2-0. This one's going to get into the gap. That's going to move the runners up and make it 12-7.
Coca.
First pitch inside corner for a called strike. This one popped up shallow left field. It's going to drop in and be a base hit. Load him up one more time here with one gone. See the coach signal into the bullpen, checking in, seeing if their guy's good to go. And it looks like we're going to have ourselves a pitching change. So we're going to take a short break and we'll be right back. So Smith is the pitcher the Anchors go to. First one gets away and make it 12-8 now. 4 runs put up here in the top of 9. So Smith, not the best start. You go breaking ball and it gets away from your catcher. Tying run is in the on-deck circle. As this one's sliced out to right field and it's going to get down. That's going to bring in 2 runs as they're going to cut it off. Just like that, we got ourselves a 12-10 game. 6 runs put up here in the top of 9. And the Anchors need themselves a big time out. All the momentum has moved to the Seals. And the first pitch from Smith as he goes to the belt, kicks and delivers. Right at the knees for a called strike. So now Smith, he's got himself in a much better situation. You come in bases loaded, yeah, you give him up, but now the thing is you got a runner on first. You can get that double play ball and close it out right here, right now. He'll also just take it out any way he can get it. 0-1 in the dirt. Runner moves up into scoring position. So now the double play ball not there, and you need to just get an out. Tying run is in the box. And Smith, the 1-1. Up and out. And the 2-1. Just misses outside. 3-1 here. And the 3-1 pitch. Right at the knees. Called for a ball. So a 5-pitch walk brings the go-ahead run to the plate. Runners first and second.
26.
Double play ball is back there. Just need to get the ground ball. It's been all Seals here. Just so much momentum. Sometimes it's hard to stop it. Smith. This one rolled over to short. Could do it. Flip over to second. That's one on to first. In time. 6-4-3. Double play to close it out. Smith comes in and gets him out of the jam. Late heroics from the San Francisco Seals. They put up 6 in the top of the 9th, but they come up short. Final score 12-10. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Jacob Hugger with the Alameda Anchors. Thank you for tuning into the broadcast. We'll see you next time